And through one half, it has...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. Cleveland did not hesitate to set the pace. They went to work early at both ends of the floor, going on a 9-0 run to jump out in front. As the first quarter came to a close, they saw that early lead disappear. Tie game at the end of 1. Later in the second quarter, what a surge. I mean, And that's it for halftime as the second half is just about to get underway. See you after the game.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
On the court for Cleveland, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position, and it's Thompson in at the center. The 76ers didn't lie to themselves about last season, Greg. They knew they weren't going to be in the playoffs. They spent a lot of time last season developing their young players.
Yeah, exactly. And listen, the third straight year the Sixers would miss the playoffs. But as you said, Kevin, they knew what the season had in store. The key was, could they keep those young guys focused on growth and experience and not get caught up in the fact that they struggled to win games.
The Cavaliers leading by 22. Irving passes to LeBron. About 1 minute played here in the second half. The shot's good from Love.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Kyrie Irving. And for the 76ers, they're shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. And they're running. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's Thompson with the jam.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
Noel's checked in for Philadelphia. And Cleveland also making a change. Iman Shumpert is checked in for Smith. Stauskas dishes to Smith. Shot clock at 6. There's the 3. And the 76ers get it back. Covington kicks to Okafor, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
This guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, GA, he does not waste one of them.
And you know what? It's always going to be a powerhouse finish with him. We know that for sure.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half. And one thing about Tristan Thompson, he is an absolute terror on the offensive glass. Was top 5 in that category last year, despite playing less than 27 minutes a game. Does a terrific job with anticipation of the carom and uses his gigantic wingspan to just go up and reel it in. Terrific motor and nose for the glass. Oh, I love that dish down low.
Greg, you were talking about Tristan Thompson. LeBron came out and said he's one of the best pick-and-roll defenders in the NBA. And Clark, that's high praise from the King.
No doubt. I mean, Thompson is an emerging force. If he could just develop his shooting stroke a little more, then you're talking about a very, very valuable player.
Good point. Smith kicks to Okafor. To the right side. Banked in off the glass. Covington's got his second bucket of the night. The Cavaliers leading by 21. Over to the left wing. Fires from the corner. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The 76ers have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Here's Noel. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Smith the pass to Noel. Okafor sets the pick for Noel. Okafor kicks to Smith. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Smith's got his first 2 points.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior. And they are trying to put the hammer down, attacking the rim whenever they can.
Okafor, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Okafor's got 7 points here in this quarter. The Cavaliers leading by 21. LeBron kicks to Love. Outside jumper. It's a pick by Love and stolen by Noel. Jumps up. LeBron with the block. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And Channing Frye's subbed in for Kevin Love. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. It's stolen. And here they come. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Tries again. Dellavedova, that's good.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
The drive by James. Pass to Dellavedova. Kept alive. Mozgov kicks to James. Takes a 3. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Stolen. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Dellavedova is really good at finding his teammates.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Here's Williams. They've got Grant. Joel Embiid out there with Hollis Thompson. And it's Holmes in at the 4. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
Here's Embiid, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Williams dishes to Jones. Out to the wing. Here's McRae. No good. And Philadelphia the other way now. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks at BMO Harris Bradley Center in Milwaukee. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. And pushing it up is Cleveland again in transition.
And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that their open court offense has been played with. I mean, it's been humming quietly, but very efficiently.
Pass to Thompson. Grant, right side, shoots it up. Mozgov grabs the board. Mozgov's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Jones kicks to Frye. Good.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
McRae passes to Williams. Deflects the pass. Embiid with the steal. And now the 76ers on the break. Here's Holmes. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
They're on track here in the second half after their less than impressive first half. I mean, I think they came out with some tired legs to start, but they've turned it around. They found some energy, and they look a lot more active and engaged.
And he gets it to go.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for two. That one on Mozgov.
Well, it seems like this is something we've said quite a bit the last few years, but now we really feel like we're in a golden age for point guards. So many point guards on so many teams are the leaders and best players on their teams. You can name a dozen all-star level point guards in the league right now.
To illustrate just how strong the point guard position is right now, Greg, in the NBA, just take a look at the point guards who did not make the all-star team a season ago. Wow.
You know, in both conferences, it's almost as if we're in the midst of a point guard renaissance for the NBA. I mean, MVP Steph Curry, Russell Westbrook, CP3 out west, John Wall, Kyrie Irving in the East. Boy, I could go on and on with the great players at that position.
Well, you've got to like the focus that they're showing here in the second half. I see a lot more effort as well. I mean, it's amazing when you lock in mentally and bring some energy and intensity, things can pick up in a positive way for you. Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Okafor with no one around. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
To the wing on the left. Back to Williams. Cleveland moving it around. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter. Kicks to Mozgov. 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Fry, that's for 2. And the officials call a traveling violation.
And the Executive of the Year award is an odd one. I mean, giving yearly to the executive that was deemed to have had the best year with their roster, that is perhaps the hardest thing to evaluate.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Shumpert's checked in. Back to Thompson. They set the screen from downtown. Mozgov grabs the board. And for the Executive of the Year award, it's hard to evaluate because for GMs, Clark, it takes years of moves to reach a certain point.
Yeah, it's an annual award, but it's awarded for years of decisions, if that makes any sense. One big signing or trade isn't quite enough to win the award.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Grant the pass to Holmes. Can't hit. Williams with the defensive effort. Jefferson dishes to Williams. For 3, Fry, that's good.
And they've just done a great job of keeping this crowd out of the game. And we're getting closer to victory. The crowd's getting quieter.
And there's not a whole lot for them to be cheering about anymore. I mean, their guys got it handed to them.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Holmes passes to Thompson. He dishes it to Okafor. Excellent D there from Mozgov.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, thank you. Tristan, what was Coach's focus for this team coming into tonight's game?
Coach got after us, told us to start, we got to play defense. Just can't come in here and just let them make a score opportunity. We got to play defense and get back.